Hey, what's up? John Sonmez here from SimpleProgrammer.com. Ever have one of those days where you just can't fucking record a video? This is me today. I don't know what the deal is, but maybe it's just this new camera setup. I still haven't gotten used to it. All right, so I want to talk about passive income today and how you can generate it and how you can generate enough passive income for you to retire. To quit your job, essentially. Does that sound good? If you're interested, stick around, okay? Now, this came up in a coaching call that I was doing. I don't usually advertise my coaching services, but you can check out, I've got a link here. They're very expensive, and I very rarely have slots open. I don't have any slots open right now, I'll tell you right now, but if you're interested and the price seems like something you can stomach, which I realize it is expensive, you can email me and I can get you on the wait list. But like I said, I don't advertise it very much because I don't want to trade dollars for hours, even when it's a lot of dollars. Instead, I want to generate passive income, which is why I'm talking about this in this video today. So in the coaching call, we're talking about how to generate passive income. And this comes up a lot. A lot of the people I coach want to generate passive income because I have generated for myself a lot of passive income sources, right? I have my Pluralsight videos generate passive income for me quite a bit. I have real estate. I have my books, right? Complete Software Developer's Career Guide, Soft Skills, Software Developer's Life Manual. Trying to think of what else. Apps in the App Store, and Simple Programmer in the business itself. There's a lot of passive income sources within the business. A lot of income that comes in just automatically, just by having the site up and the videos, right? Advertising and videos and all this stuff. So there's a lot of passive income sources that I have, books, in the Kindle store and all kinds of stuff, right? So how do you generate? And most people don't have any passive income sources, right? So this topic is really important if you want to be able to retire, okay? And if you want to be able to retire from passive income sources. So here's something to think about here as far as this, right? Because I think a lot of people have the opportunities and they just don't see them because they don't know how to multiply things out, right? A lot of people are looking for these golden gooses, these really big opportunities where they're going to make a whole bunch of money, and there's very few of those, right? I haven't found very many of those in my life, but what I have found is small amounts of passive income that I could multiply. So let me give you an example here. Let's say that you figure out something that you can do that when you do this thing, it generates you $50 a month of passive income. Not a huge amount, okay? Not life-changing by any means, not something that you can retire and quit your job on. But if you have $50, right, if you can do that one time and generate $50 a month, what happens when you do it 10 times? Well, now you're generating 50 times 10, $500 a month. And if you do it 100 times, now you're generating $5,000 a month. Now you could actually retire, right? So the key here, the whole point that I'm telling you, is that you just have to find something that will generate you any amount of passive income, right? And then you repeat it, you scale it up, and you stick to that same thing. You hit that nail really hard with that hammer instead of going all over the place and looking for different things and looking for something better. See, most people, what they do is they look for something better. So there's 100 ways to do this, right? So I'll give you just a few examples. Right? For me, with my Pluralsight courses, by the way, if you want to sign up for Pluralsight, sign up. You can use this link to sign up. And if you want to become an author after hearing this video, just let them know that my video referred you. I would appreciate that. But anyway, you don't necessarily have to become a Pluralsight author, but let's just say that you did. Let's say you made some courses, right? Let's say that every course that you made, you figured that you could make $200 a month of passive income from this. And I talked about this in another video as well, but I'm going to rehash this point because it's so important. So if you made $200 a month, okay, and you did one course, that's not much. But if you do 10 courses, that's $2,000 a month. And if you do 20 courses, that's $4,000 a month. And you could probably quit your full-time job and pay your mortgage and pay all your expenses off of $4,000 a month. So you could essentially retire by doing just 20 Pluralsight courses. Now that's a lot of work. I'm not making light of that. That's not easy to do. But I just want to give you the idea that yes, this is possible. Not only that, here's the other thing: is every time that you do a course, it's like a lottery ticket, because one of those courses may not do $200 a month. It may do $5,000 a month, right? There's a chance that one course will do more than the other 19 courses combined, and the more courses that you do, the more chances of that happening, okay? And then not only that, but the more courses you do, the faster and the better you'll be at doing them, so the easier it'll be, right? So it may take you a long time to create that first passive income of $200 a month, but the second one might be faster, and the third one, and by the time you get to the fifth or the 10th one, it might be really fast, right? At the clip that I was creating prototype courses at my peak, I was creating one course every 1.5 weeks, if you can imagine that. Now, most people, it takes 3 months to create a course. Let's say that you figured out that you could write Kindle books, okay? Not even very good books, just like decent books on a topic, 10 to 20,000 words. Not a huge amount of effort, right? But let's say that you write a Kindle book and it generates you $50 a month, okay? Again, you can scale this up. Instead of looking for the next best thing, instead of saying, well, I should write a Kindle book and I should put some apps in the App Store and I should do a Pluralsight course, instead you said, I'm going to focus on writing Kindle books, okay? So you started doing that and you figured that each one would at least generate you $50 a month, right? Again, lottery ticket, it could generate you more, but $50 a month is probably a good number. Maybe it's $100 a month, it depends, right? So you start making books and you start doing it. And every week, let's say that you do one book a month, okay? It might take you some time to generate a lot of books, but at one period of time or at one point in time, you'll eventually get to the point where maybe you're doing one book a week. And eventually what happens when you hit the point where you do 100 Kindle books that are in the bookstore? Now you're making $5,000 a month, right? So again, but it's probably going to happen way before then, because you're probably going to have that lottery ticket effect where you're probably going to have at least one of the books that you create generating more income than that. Same thing, let's say that you're a musician and you can do some music and you can put it on Spotify, right? You can get royalties on your Spotify music. So if you figure out, can I make a single that generates $5 a month or something like that? You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what it is, right? I'm trying to think of some other ones here. Let's say that you could sell insurance, okay? If you sell insurance, and I think you get a kickback, I don't know exactly how the insurance industry works, but you basically get a percentage of the premiums that your clients pay and they renew every year, right? Or you get, or whatever the cadences of their premium renewing, you get a percentage of that. So if you get more and more clients, you get more and more kickbacks, and that grows over time. Let's see, what about doing referrals? Like, you do referrals. Let's say that you have some kind of service that you really recommend that is really valuable, that you like, and they have a referral program, like an affiliate program, and they pay you like, let's say $20 a month for everyone that you sign up for this $100 a month service. There's a ton of those SaaS apps out there. You could just start doing that and advertising that and getting people to sign up, and pretty soon you'd be generating $20 a month times, if you get 100 people to sign up, that's $2,000 a month, right? Not a huge amount of money, but what happens if you get 1,000 people to sign up eventually? Now you're generating $20,000 a month. You see what I'm saying? So the key here is to figure out something that you can do this is going to generate you some passive income. Again, I do a lot of videos on real estate. You can check out the videos here. But real estate is another one of those things. Let's say you invest in real estate and you buy a property that generates you $300 or $500 a month. Let's say $500 a month. It's possible to do. If you scale that up and you do 10 properties that generate you $500 a month, you're going to have $5,000 a month. So the whole point here is that you just need to pick something and you need to hit it really fucking hard, right? You need to be as prolific as hell at one thing. This is one of those strategies I talk about all the time because it's such a valuable and useful strategy, is being as prolific as hell, right? Figure out something that you can be prolific at. So as soon as you get some traction, right, even though it's small, you need to not ignore that and realize that you can scale that up. And I think that's the mistake that most people make, is that, like, if you think about it, there's probably ways that you can think of that you can make $50 or $100 a month of passive income. That's not that hard. But a lot of people ignore those ways because they think, well, that's only $50 or $100 a month. What they don't realize is that they can scale that up and they can keep on doing it, right? Once you figure out something that works. And this is just a good strategy in life. Once you figure out something that works, just do more of it. I know it sounds so simple, it sounds so common sense and dumb, but it's very, very simple strategy that works really, really well. And I've applied that in many areas of my life where I figured out something that's working and then I just hit it really hard and I keep on doing more and more and more of it, and then that scales up. And you get not only the benefit of it scaling up, but like I said, when you do something a lot, you become more efficient at it. It has a synergistic effect, right? So you can produce things faster. And if it's a lottery ticket type of thing, then you end up potentially making a lot of money off of less effort, right? So anyway, that's all I want to share with you today. If you're interested in making passive income, you know, that's the secret. That's the formula to it. And most people won't do this, right? Most people won't do the effort that's required. All right, that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button below and click the bell so you don't miss any videos. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.